final. Unbeaten's putting their records on the line against each other as we're underway. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First play is to the air. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down. Shotgun give to Hampton. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those types of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
It's Hampton on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bag when you can defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one's good to McConkey. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Hampton. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal.
At the Bills' 10-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Going with a screen to Hampton. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get on field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw now. Incomplete on 3rd and goal. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force them into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground, to knock them out of that rhythm. With how well they were eating up yards and 1st downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Roger McCreary brings him down that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here he goes, third and long. Nice launch on that one, but it falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. The Bills with a punt team out there. And they down this one right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Cuts it back right. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
By a man, he's in the clear. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Kid, I think I can even feel it up here in the booth. You feel this offensive line just getting confidence. When you get chunk run after chunk run in this league, boy, those big guys say feed the run game.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Back to Hampton. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Going to the ground again on first. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. Ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing third and long.
And 9 yards to go.
Here we go, 19 Lions. 19, 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 Cypher, 19.
Third and long for him here. And Bills get to him. He's brought down. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
Hey, third down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. It can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Needed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. We're through one on Monday Night Prime Time. Our score, 6-0. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have it, 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's caught. Here comes Junior Gibbs. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
60 ball, 60 ball. Get up.
They'll go play action on first down. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. We're going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
He'll air it out on third. Big strike here to Williams. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. First and 10 now from the 46. From the pistol, it's Gibbs. Boyd finds a couple of yards of space. It's second down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Throwing from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's got it in the red zone. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Second down, looking for options. And he sails that one over the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Third and short here, trying to pass. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
So the field goal team stays sideline. They're going to go for this.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Airing it out to start this drive. Pass brought in by Teterow and McMillan. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, as they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Ready?
Third and long. They're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. So now on to punch. Somebody whose excellent football adventure began growing in San Dimas. It's Ryan Stonehouse. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Franco leading. Go.
Another one for Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Ready?
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Pass play now. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. And he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Throwing again on 2nd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not at the standard they set for themselves.
Here we go. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Throw here, 3rd down. On the right side, caught by Thomas. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bills have a 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Working now from the gun. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Roger McCreary takes it away. And he's making a house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers bump the lead up to 13 points. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here comes Williams on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Back to the air following that pick six. And the Chargers get home and they drop him. The Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. Make a look by the Chargers here, 3rd down.
Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And this return's going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime. They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Now throw to start the drive. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. Chased out to his right. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
He'll throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. The Chargers lined up in punt formation, and he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And this will force them to start inside the 20, and that punt heads out at about the 15-yard line. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here comes Williams on the return. This makes it up to the 25. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Throwing now on 1st down. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business this end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
To the air on third and long. And once again, they can't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up fourth and long. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. A 49-yarder in front of him here. Pinheiro's kick is good. And that opening drive does something they couldn't do in the first half, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard.
Nice to pay off any drive with some points. They're able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the second half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Hampton gets the handoff. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Got some whistles here. Officials calling for a stoppage. Injured player, it appears. And that is their running back, Omarion Hampton.
60 Eagles. Check smash. Cowboy 80. 70 Lions.
Takes the second down snap. Into traffic, complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Where's the flag?
You never, ever miss an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Ready, ready?
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
First down, Buffalo.
19 Lions. Cowboy 80.
He's dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's second down coming up.
Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That's Thomas. He's got it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
They'll throw. Third and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect.
Oh, and they fake it. This is caught. And they pull it off. He gets them the first before being stopped.
If they need a new emergency quarterback, Kate, I think they found their man. Seems like a call they had confidence in, and that was the perfect moment to dial it up.
He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackle made by Elijah Molden. Working quickly here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. Third down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Completed to his running back. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Viking 18.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Hampton now up the middle. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one's good to McConkey. And he has this down to the 34. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Tag. 60 Eagles. 6-3.
Running it with Hampton. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, that's a good word right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Cougar 19. Ready.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Ready. 79 Bronx. 60 Bucks.
3rd and long. They're going to throw.
Come on!
Shit as he threw it leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Dicker connects there, and that'll double their lead to 6.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here comes Williams on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Lions.
They go play action on 1st down. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And he stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the third. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Again, it's Gibbs. And he takes it down to the 33. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps played with those here. We've got 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Screen here for Gibbs.
Come on. That's just sloppy work. It's just sloppy work.
The Bills come through to tie it in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter.
The score, Bills 17, Chargers 16. Eddie Pinheiro set the kickoff.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves.
Now come out throwing. Hits him on the out route. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now looking to throw. Complete here to Hampton. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. And you got to be ready for that check down at all times.
Bills bringing an extra DB out. 3rd down. Pass play coming here. Got his man. Shakir has it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Shotgun give to Hampton. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Again, it's Hampton. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
From the red zone on 1st. Rose caught, and they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
It's Hampton on 2nd. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Going right this time with Hampton. And he's going to go out of bounds with close to enough for the first. But he is marked short. So it is 4th down and less than a yard.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run. And now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
Come on. Ready?
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they stop him. No touchdown. No first
Great game,
down. That's
David.
a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think we are so preconditioned. When a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a first down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's going to have
It's cute zone. I couldn't do anything.
17-yard line. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining in this game.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Ready?
Give now to the running back. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run. A pretty sound stop there defensively.
Now, trap 60, trap 60.
This time it's a passing play. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He's back to throw.
Come on. I'm right there. I'm right there. You can't do anything.
That play good for 17 and a first down.
That was it right there.
Every tight end saw and wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Ready?
Now we're on the counter. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning.
Ready?
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready, ready. Franco 80.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. And they're fighting out for a few. It's 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
8th play to drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Ready?
Back to throw. That one finds his man, likely. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Here's a design run. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And finally,